Hello, Swan Puncher here with another episode of Card Hunter. So, there's been a few developments since our last episode because I ended up going and checking that you could hire other classes and other races. So I thought I'd make sure that I had one of each race and combination. So for the dwarf, elf, and human. So I've got one. So I've now got a party of 9, 3 for each class. So I've now recruited Swan Puncher, a human warrior, and I've got him up to level 5, and I've got Immortro, an elf warrior, who's still level 1 sadly. Then we have God's Bane, a human priest, level 4, and then Shortzilla, who is a dwarf priest, again level 1. Then we have Elrond, not looking much like Elrond, but it's an elf mage. And then we have Honey Boo Boo, the dwarf wizard. So that's what Honey Boo Boo looks like. I'll leave that there. So I've went back through, played all the earlier missions as the new party, and also switched a few around because I was looking at the human skills, and some of the human skills look a bit better. So I'd like to level those guys up to the same level as my main party, so that I can actually swap in the human fighter for the tall one, for the dwarf even, who's called the tall one. But I've also found a few other items, so I can't remember if I had this. So Trog's Bane, which is an level 8 epic weapon, which has a lot of penetrating lunges and other things. So this is what setup I'm currently running with. I thought I'd go through this. So we have here the novice gouging, so that gives me Impaler, which adds to penetrating melee attacks. So both these weapons give me penetrating, well, one of these weapons gives me penetrating lunges, and as does this weapon itself. So also I have the fiery blazing short sword, which is an epic weapon as well. So he's running with 2 epic weapons, which is pretty good. The rest of his equipment's fairly common, other than rare boots with the wild run attribute, which is my favourite thing for the dwarf. Then we have Crackfist the wizard, who I've switched him up. I've made him go mainly electrical. So you can see his main weapon here is 6 different electrical attacks added to his deck. Then his second weapon adds another further 3. He also has now got another amulet, which allows him to get rid of enemy armor, and he also still has the hotspot and the zaps, but he's also got another acid blast robe, and just fairly standard boots, nothing unusual there. But he's also got this. So this is his skill generator. So this spark generator, which lasts for 3 turns, is a trait that adds 2 damage to electrical attacks, and you submit 3 from block rolls against arcane attacks, and also a further 2 electrical attacks. So he's really got a lot of electrical attacks going on. He also has this now, which allows him to move the team around 3 spaces, and also it gives him another move, and it also gives him this negative trait, which I'm not a fan of, but I've got to take, I've got to have some negative traits really in there. Not because I want them, but because unfortunately the best equipment often comes with it. I've also mixed up my priest, as I felt that I wasn't really that happy with what they were doing and their role within the party. So I wanted them to be a healer, but I wanted to kind of explore other options with them. So they've still got this weapon, the level 2 rare divine weapon. So it's got 2 wavering faiths, so I can get enemies to discard cards. And it's also got bad medicine. Now I did actually find a use for bad medicine, which I hadn't really considered previously, which was that if you have an enemy who has full health, then you can use it on them. They won't heal any points, but then the next 2 turns they'll take 4 points of poison damage. So it is worth doing it. I also found this, which was a legendary item, so my first legendary item. So that gives me Shimmering Aura, so that is armor that only prevents damage from magic and projectile attacks, but you keep it. And also gives me this Unholy Frenzy, plus 2 damage to melee attacks, duration 2 turns. Now that's really going to help my fighter out. But yeah, he's still got fairly common boots, not actually that good. Then he has his Talisman with the Demonic Feedback, which gives you 5 damage but lets people draw 2 cards, and Inspiration. Then he also has this, which gives him 2 bad medicine and 1 wavering faith, so it just increases his usage. He also has this level 7 epic item, which allows him to clear terrain attachments, and so that could be handy if we come up against something that uses a lot of those. We haven't really had many so far. It's mainly us using them, but there could be some later on, I imagine. So and this Inspiring Presence, which actually heals everyone including enemies, so I'm not a massive fan of that one, and there have been times when I haven't used it. He also now has Advanced Medic, so he's got Talented Healer, and he's got Heal and Limited Heal as well, so he's got some fairly good healing abilities now. So I've got these 3 characters. I've got 584 gold, which is fairly good, and I've got these guys in reserve, so with fairly basic equipment really. As I've made sure that my main characters are the ones with the best equipment. Now I'm going to leap in straight into a level 6 treasure hunt, because I haven't done any of the treasure hunts yet, so I'm hoping for some awesome items. So my guy's also... oh, so that's the item that we get. Guaranteed epic item. Wow, that's a lot of penetrating attacks. Wow, that could really be good for the warrior. Okay, so all our characters level up to level 7, and the one other thing that I'd just like to go over, which is the power tokens. So each of my characters now has, or my main characters now has a power token, so you can see that this weapon needed a power token in order to be able to use it. So you get one at level 7. And so he has this, which uses the power token, and Legless has this, which uses the power token. So they get one every level, and as you go up, you get more and more of those, and also increased tiers. So I've only got minor magic items that I can equip so far. So it's the Defensive Woodhome, vile undead corpses rising from, well, not writhing, they probably are writhing, and they're arriving in town. So let's go and kick their arse. Oh god, I forgot about the storyline. Send it to D20, found his hair clip. Okay. Right. I don't know how her hair... He's stolen her hair clip. I bet he knew that that was there. And he's now feigning innocence that, oh no, it's just appeared here. Right, oh god. What are these shambling bastards? Oh yeah, obviously they're the aforementioned zombies. Okay, so I'm going to wait for them to close, so I will pass my first turn, see how they go. Okay, they're shuffling. At least their movement is apt. I'm going to pass again, see where they go. Wow, they really move slowly. Okay, so I'll probably want to do this quite quickly. So I'm going to leap in with the Fighter, get him in there. Increase its damage by 3 for every ally within 2 squares. Ooh, okay, they're tough. Right, we want to kill them quick. So set one of them on fire, so he's taken 6 damage, and we'll also take another, just check, another 3 damage for another 2 turns. So he's effectively going to take another 6 damage. So I don't really have anything else, but I might as well give him a little cut to make sure that he dies. Right, he's passed. Okay, I want to move him back because I don't want him getting stabbed up if possible. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know what that was for. Okay, we blocked it anyway. Oh, I think that was the charge thing, so I think that damages whoever you run into. Okay, they don't have any armour, so there's not really any point in me doing that. I'm a Sorceress Bolt. Okay, this guy. That's why I picked on bullying really. Right, and then yeah, they don't have any armour, so there's not really much more point in me doing that. I'm going to use Demonic Feedback on the Dwarf to try and get him a couple more attack cards. Okay, he's still passing. Then I'm going to move my wizard a little bit further towards these guys, so that hopefully I can pick up some good things. Now this Backbiting Strike, it does 4 damage to the opponents, but then it does 3 damage to me. So it's not my favourite attack, and I'm hoping to get rid of it. Okay, he took 3 fire damage. Okay, so they've moved them on. Acid Blast. Okay, well I might as well wait for them. So he's only got 1 hit point left, and he's still on fire, so he'll die next turn. Yeah, so I might as well shoot someone else in the meantime. So I'm going to go for this guy. Okay, it probably was an idea to try and kill one group entirely, so that I'm actually denying them cards. I'm now going to use Wavering Faith on this group of zombies to try and get rid of one of their cards, so they can't hold on to the best cards. I can't really escape them that way, so I'm going to move the warrior. I don't know. I don't really want to move him into combat. I've only got 1 attack, so I'm going to move him here and move the priest up to back him up. Okay, luckily I blocked that attack, So now I'm going to stab this guy. Okay, excellent. So he's only on 9 health. Then I'm going to stab him with this one. And luckily my armour stopped some of the damage, so I only took 1 damage, luckily. They haven't got... I'm not sure... I don't know what cards they've got, but I found out what Healing Presence does by actually reading the card. So it heals 2 to all adjacent allies. He can't cast it on himself, but it is a very handy spell when you've got your team in a group around each other. Okay, so I can't really do anything else, but if I Acid Blast, they're probably going to move. So I'm just going to go for him and see what he does. Yeah. Okay, he's still passing. Well, in that case, I'm going to pass because he'll take damage. That guy will die. And hopefully I'll be able to thin the crowd. Okay, Healing Presence has healed a bit more. And that guy's nearly dead. Okay, replace nearly with actually after this one. Okay. So there's only... Oh, what the hell's that? Poison 3, duration 2. Please block that. Okay. Ouch. Okay, that was a tough bit of poison, so we're going to take a lot of damage from that. But hopefully we might be able to put these guys down. They don't have any armour, so that's really not helpful. I'm going to try and heal this guy. Okay, so they're closing in. I should be able to... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to Ember Blast these guys. Okay, so I've set those 2 on fire, so they'll be taking 1 damage a turn as well as the initial damage. Then I'm going to heal the dwarf. Good times. Okay, they don't have... I keep saying they don't have armour. You think I'd have realised by now and stop checking it out. But I'm going to move him along to here, just to use up the cards. Then get him in here. I don't know why I used a 4 movement card. I don't really have anything else that I need to do. So I might as well boil that armour just to get rid of it. So that I've at least got something that's useful in my hand. And then get you on here. Okay. Okay, so I'm happy with the 2 cards that I'm saving. I've got a bit of movement. I'll draw more movement. So I'm going to have a very mobile party for the next round. Annoyingly, I forgot about that he's got Healing Presence, so I haven't actually moved him in. Right, so they're shuffling their way along. Let's head our way down here and get him a bit stabbed up. Okay, oh god. Stun. Character cannot play non-move cards. Okay. Okay, well luckily he didn't have any cards of that nature anyway. Okay, I'm going to... Well, that guy's fairly hard at the moment. I'm going to use a spark on this guy to try and at least whittle him down a bit. I don't have anything else I want to use. I might just use Bad Medicine on the guy that's taken no damage, so that at least he'll take damage next turn. I couldn't use it twice because it wouldn't stack, so I might just use it on this guy. So even though he'll go to 9 hit points, he will take 4 damage, so he should be down before that, but it at least gives me a little bit of time. So I'm going to pass now, mainly because they moved rather than pass, so it means that I'll get first turn of the next combat round. Right, so discarding down, just discarding all the excess move cards because I've frankly got too many. I just seem to always draw move cards. Okay, so we should be able to get through this. They're all taking damage, which is nice. I didn't move my dwarf. Okay, well they're heading along. Oh, I have to play Talented Healer. So that means that all my healing cards... God, I keep just drawing move cards. Okay, so I'm going to shoot... which one do I want to shoot? I might as well kill one, but I might as well kill one with the... Okay. Luckily he's blocked, and because it's zombie mob, he doesn't... Right, if I shoot him with the spark, he will die next turn from the poison that he's already got. And I'm going to move the dwarf around here, and with that intention of moving him in amongst the other party. Okay, I don't have any more attacks, so I'm just going to get a bit further away from them. Okay, he's passing. Okay, get him in there. And then I'm going to move... Oh, well, actually I don't need to move the wizard up. So I might as well move the wizard here so that at least if they go this way for the wizard, then I can break my other party members around. Although he is my main range damage dealer. So I don't want to discard charge. Well, I do want to discard charge actually. Okay, and a couple of armor cards gone. Okay, that's him gone. So that's one of the groups destroyed. So they're only operating one card base. So that's them a bit cut down. So we've got 1 on 1 health, 1 on 9, and 1 on 10. So let's get this guy into the... Oh, actually, how many hit points is he on? Oh god, I can't see. Well, so let this happen now. Please block it. Please armor block it. Okay, I didn't even bother asking on that one. Okay, he's still alive. So who do we want? We want to kill one of them ideally, so that they can't use zombie mob again. But might as well do as much damage as possible. That's him dead, probably. It's armored. Oh no, it's the mage they've gone for. Okay, then I'm going to hit him with the zap. God, please block it. I only need 3 or more on some of those. Okay, luckily he hasn't taken damage. And let's get a zap in on... Oh, in fact I can only hit 2 of them, so go for the one with the higher amount of hit points. Right, so there's only 2 of them left, and one of them's on 5 hit points. Managed to hit him, and I've got enough to probably take him down. But I'm going to go for this guy because he's in between my 2 other party members. And it looks like they haven't got a movement card because they haven't moved anyone. So, what effects has he got? Brains. Okay, so he's just stunned. Oh, he's not going to die. Okay, so let's end that turn. I'm going to discard the flimsy block. And it's looking a bit better than it was at the start of the last round. So hopefully I should be able to kill them now. Right, they've moved into range. Oh no, don't know. They haven't moved into range of that spell. Well, I think I'm sure they were waiting for a target then. Okay, brilliant. So we killed them. Okay, so it was a bit tough, but we got all 3 party members through that. So that's always nice. Okay, so hopefully we'll get something good at the end of this. The graphic went a bit weird there. Don't know quite what happened there. Okay, so I got that, which is not that good, and that, which is again, it's one of those items, Inspiration, Righteous Frenzy. Do you know, I don't like the other effects of that, so I might as well do that, because at the start of the game, because I didn't really have that many attacks as my warrior. Oh, let's see what... Fair lady, thou hast lost an ornament whose beauty is matched only by thine own. What? Go with it, see what happens, if that's what you want to say. I won't advise you. Oh my god, what the freaky hell are you? Burning skeleton. Ah, oh, this guy looks badass. And 3 skeletons, but they look, with everything going on, it looks more like I've burst into a skeleton disco. Like, he's the DJ, and these guys are just clearly dancing on the spot, just loving it. In fact, it's probably line dancing, in fact, so I don't feel so bad about killing them. Not that that's anything about line dancing. Yeah. That aside, right, I have to take out that guy. He just looks tough. Okay, God, they're moving as one. Right, stab him. Okay, he's running away. Damn it, I can't hit him with that other one. Okay, I'm going to hit you with that. Please don't block it. Oh, God, I love that attack. Okay, and what else do I want to do? Not sure. I don't want a hotspot because I'm pretty sure that they've got, out of the 3 cards, it's really a guess with a hotspot, because if they have a movement card, then they're going to be able to get out of the way. So I'm going to play it anyway, and just hope that he doesn't. What the hell? Okay, that's not as scary as I thought it was. I'm going to pass and hope they pass. Okay, well they've used up all their cards as this guy, so I know they can't move. They've probably got another attack as the skeletons. Yep. I can't move him from where he is. That only lasts for 1 turn, so there really isn't any point in me playing it. Okay, so it's going to be interesting seeing whether this guy survives the next round. Okay. Okay, so he's been a bit more hurt. Have to play combustible. Damn it! Oh god, that's not a great card in this combat. Okay, so he's pretty much down. How can I? So I can run him out of combat, but that guy's already used range attacks. So the only place I can really move him, well, there isn't anywhere that I can move him where he's going to be out of range of both parties. It's surely better to risk that, because even if they use their attack to do it, then there's a chance he won't have any ranged attacks. Okay, excellent. Right, he's moved. I'm going to play Wavering Faith on the... No, I'm going to play it on that guy, mainly because he can't block it. So he's now discarded a card. He's got nothing in his hand, so he is not going to be able to do much to me. I'm now going to heal, as I know I'm fairly safe at the moment, because there isn't anyone that can actually damage me. Those guys have left my priest alone, which is nice. Force Bolt moves them, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to play Force Bolt on this guy. I don't want to have to deal with 2 skeletons at the moment. Okay, he didn't move. But my thickened nail managed to stop some of the damage. And now, they're still fairly tough. So I'm going to shoot them. Just a bit of damage. Please block it. No, okay. Wow. Okay, I'm going to play Shuffle Team, push 1, all other allies. Okay. In fact, I can't have him in that combat at the moment. So I'm going to move him here where it's safe. And then I'm going to stab the skeleton. Well, the damage the enemies are outputting at the moment is a lot. In fact, I can't use that because it will kill me. So I'm going to back up and give a brother room. I don't want him in there. I don't really want the nearest person to combat to me or wizard. So now I'm giving them a decision. So when they start, they're going to have to pick who they go for. All my characters are fairly weak at the moment. And I'm going to have to get rid of that because it will kill me at the moment. So I've managed to only take down 1 skeleton. He's passed right off the bat. Okay, inspiration, target character draws a card. Made self-target. I might as well self-target. Okay, he's moved up into range of my fighter, but my fighter can't kill him. So he needs to get out of there for the moment, I think. I want to keep him alive because I think I've been fairly rash in some of my decisions previously. Oh god. Okay, well they've made their choice, haven't they? Right, so let's go for him. Okay, they've managed to hurt me a fair bit, but I should be able to take down one of them now. Okay, excellent. So, right, they're passing. Okay, I want to get him out from being cornered, and preferably out of range of this guy next turn, because he's got a couple of cards going on there. What's that do? Must end this move adjacent to blocking terrain. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go over here. So we're now a bit of distance between us, and we can range long distance death down upon our opponents. So I can stab that guy, but I don't think I'd be able to survive his attacks. So I'm going to leave him again with the decision. I'm going to get rid of Wild Run, even though it would move me around a fair bit. I don't really feel that I'm able to take advantage because I'd be discarding my thickened mail. Oh god, he died. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, he's got vulnerable. If only he'd got that at the start of the fight. I have no attacks as that guy. Okay, well I can heal, but I might as well. Okay, so they've managed to do that to me. But I only took 1 damage in effect. Okay, I've got to get in on... That guy's got 5 cards. He's definitely going to have an attack. So I'm going to move here. Hope he doesn't have that much of a range. He has moved in. So I'm going to head here and stab him up. And he takes an additional damage, so he's down to 1 hit point, but I'm probably dead. Oh, okay. I'm not dead, and I've managed to kill him. Okay, excellent. So now I've only got one foe to fight. Admittedly, it is quite a... they have kind of got me in a corner here, but I'm imagining they don't have any attacks because they seem to be leaving me alone. So I'm going to head down here. I should probably put a bit more distance. Oh no, he can't stand there anyway. Okay, so he won't be able to threaten both my characters. He might not even be able to move up to them. So, oh, who's that? Is that some sort of burning damage? Okay, yep. 1-on-1. Okay, I helpfully haven't drawn any healing cards, so I'm going to pass as well as him. He's not going to use any long distance range. I can't use that at the moment, so I'm not going to bother with that. That's really not the situation for it. And I don't need the additional movement given that I draw a card at the start of the turn anyway. Okay, he's moved up, but not within range. I can now heal. Okay, so it's looking fairly simple. I can do 6 damage to him, which isn't enough. So ideally I need to stay out of range of him for this turn, and then next turn pump him full of lead. Hopefully I draw an attack, otherwise this is not going to work very well. Okay, he's moved there, so I should be able to... well, I could take him on. Let's go for it. And that moves him away, so hopefully... okay, he has managed to move in, but that was his go then. He's passed, and now he's dead. Okay, so we won. One character scraping through again. Pizzas arrived, excellent. I was quite hungry. Okay. Uncommon. Rare. Oh, I love it. I love it when it says rare. Okay, that's interesting. So it's all a lot of movement attacks. So I do like those, although I have... they're not... are they penetrating? Oh, 2 of them are. 2 of them are. So at the moment that is... wait, it's 4 damage and... oh, isn't that 4 damage, 5 damage, 4? Whereas that is all 4s, but it's 4 4s and 2 2s. But that would get rid of the backbiting strike, which I hate. But some of these are actually... well, 2 of these are range 2. What range are they? Yeah, those are all range 1. So that is very handy for the dwarf. Being able to have that slight element of range just makes it a lot easier. Oh, let's see how he gets on. Good day and well met, fair lady. Verily when thou approacheth, the sun doth shineth. Right, fair lady, thou hast lost thy D20 hair clip. Huh? Oh, awkward. Are you guys going to the Ren Fair out of Lake Zurich this week? Don't tell me he's called. Ah. Nice. Yeah, don't. Don't drop the Shakespearean. Has limited effect. Okay, so right, where the hell? Okay, well these guys, oh, they're armoured. Oh, I'm not so worried about that. I'm not so worried. Let's see how they get on. So I'm gonna make them move first, as I'm lazy. And okay, they've moved up. I'm gonna make them move second. Oh, they passed, that's fine. It does give me an advantage. I know sometimes it seems a bit weird that I do the pass straight off the bat, and it can lead to you having to discard cards that you would actually play. But I like to have as many attacks as possible, and they didn't have any movement attacks, so they weren't able to do that. So really it's about getting your opponent to expend their energy and their cards to get you in, so that I can use my cards to actually maneuver around them and kill them horribly. So let's go for skeleton number 1. Okay, he's managed to block it, bastard. Okay, so then what else do we do? I'm going to lunging hack around the corner. Go for that. They can only bones. This armour always triggers and prevents all damage from piercing and slashing. Ooh! Oh god, what the hell's that? Okay, wow, that's a strong card, and we know they've got a strong chop as well. Okay, we don't want to be in there. Now I'm trying to move the fighter around so that I can hit them from both sides. Okay, their armor's kicked in. I haven't really got anything that can get rid of armour at the moment. Okay, but I've only got one set of it, so if it fails then I'm doing maximum damage. I want to take one of these guys out really. Okay. And I want to get some space between them and my mage, because they're... Oh, there's victory squares. I should really look at the battleground. I could have been scoring points. Okay, so we set the mage. The mage is now scoring us points. They're obviously going to advance towards that. I'm going to... There isn't really any point, so what? When does it? So that is always trigger and prevents all damage from piercing and slashing attacks. Bludgeon is crushing, and that's crushing. So he can actually damage them, but I'm going to move him back into here so that I can use my fighter to well, in fact the fighter will probably be better in there, but he's not got good attacks for that. So I'm going to use healing presence on this guy so that he heals my priest every so often. And yeah, I can't really... Well, that last 2 turns I'm going to use that on himself. Oh no, I can't, damn it. Okay, well I'll use it on the fighter anyway, in the hope that... okay, it does him 1 damage. I didn't see that. Right, let's pass and see what happens. Yay, I got 1 point. Well, I only have to score 4. I don't get the feeling they don't intend me to win. No, Mr. Swan Puncher, I expect you to die. Oh god, what the hell are you? You heal 2. Wow. Wow, they've got really good cards. Ow. That's a stab, so is there any point? Oh, hang on, where did that card go? Did they discard that? Well, I might as well try it. See what happens. Go for you. Please don't parry it. Okay. I really don't like all their parrying, so I've managed to break their... break them down to 2 parties. So there's one group going for me, going for the fighter even, and the other group party are going... The other one is going for the victory squares, so I should be able to hold them off. I'm going to move him up because I'd like to engage him where he is. And it's going to take the... Oh god. I'm probably going to lose this, but I should be able to... Please don't. No, okay. Okay. So I should be able to keep them at bay. Please don't hit their armour. Oh, for God's sake. It's a 1 in 2 chance, and yet it comes up so readily. Oh, good. Okay, and you need to get out of it so that they just come and try and kill you, rather than... You're just there to use up the enemy's attacks. And you can't do anything, but you can heal, so let's do that. And let's pass. Okay. Let's discard that. And that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to win this fight. Okay, well, I get to see all their cards. Okay, so they've got only bones, then 2 sets of armor, then 3 attacks, and then 1 card that I can't see. So okay, talented healer I have to play. Then let's move him back into here so they have to kill me in order to take the square. Okay, well they've had to use up 1 of their attacks to kill the dwarf. Ah, I can burn their armour. Right, that's what I was waiting for. Solves all armour cards. Okay, that's nice. That's changed the odds a bit. Right, so now I've been able to push them away. Might as well spark it up and shoot that guy in the back. Even though he's the furthest away, he's also the most damaged. So they're a bit hurt now. They've lost all their armour, so they're going to draw some more armour. But I only need to stay alive this turn, and then I've won. So it's nice to have to hang on for victory, clinging desperately to life. Okay, so we've got 3 of these guys. I don't really want to move. I've got limited heal. What's that? Heal 4 may self-target. Yes, please do that. Right, they've got 6 cards. Okay. Good times. Right, and then we are going to pass, and because I can't really do anything else and I don't want to, we're about to take a lot of damage. Okay. And let's see how we get on. So they're kind of surrounding us. And they might be able to kill one of us. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. They're going to be able to sit on the victory square if they've got a movement card. Okay, let's see how we get on. Oh, that was lucky as hell. They just needed one more movement card. But to be honest, I just needed to have actually walked there first. Okay, so we struggled through the last battle. Collect the loot. Always my favourite part. Oh, and XP. My second favourite part. Okay, so we get some good stuff, hopefully. Oh, excellent. So we got Woodhome's Wound, which was the weapon we knew we'd get. But we also got a heavy mace. So, wow, that is... Oh, that's good. Wow, oh, that is very good. That is great. Wow, that is being equipped straight away. Okay, so it would reduce his healing, but... And that does slide people back, so I do like the tactical applications of that. Violent Overswing, I'd be losing, and 2 Wavering Faiths. If I... Oh, it's tough, it's tough. But it's got to be equipped, hasn't it? Ooh, what does it do? Again, okay, so I do get Righteous Frenzy and Inspiration, but I also get 3 8 damage bludgeons. I do like the applications of that, but that's just healing. So I think I'm going to go for. Oh, I can't equip it because it needs my power point, so I need to level up before I can actually do that. Wow. Okay, but still I've got it, which is the main thing. Got this guy as well, but I need to level up again. This thing, these boots. Okay, well, armor 2 that you keep. That could be interesting. Instead of that, well, I might as well equip that. Oh no, did I put them in there? No. Okay, good times. And oh, I don't like anything with negative effects that's just boots and things. Wow, look at all these armor bits, but they're not very good. Okay, okay, so finishing that one. Okay, so yeah, we got some good loot out of that and did our first treasure adventure. So next I'm going to move on to the other level 6s and hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more experience and level up a bit. Thanks very much for watching. I've been the Swamp Puncher. Like if you like, subscribe if you like more. See you later. Bye.